This is an experiment. I have no idea if this is going to work. Hunger. Hunger leads to hunting. Hunger leads to aggression. Aggression leads to tools. Tools fashioned from rock and bone. Iron, steel, silicon, the very fabric of the universe itself, splitting the atom. Onwards, my brethren, for if we have not made contact yet, surely the gods fear what they have created and are hiding from us. And off to Elysium we go to track down our deadbeat dads. Those we meet along the way, be kind to them. But if they're dicks, kick their ass. This will be the series of meditations on how to go from stone to destroying entire galaxies in blinding light and invisible fire. How do I profess this knowledge? I am your blacksmith. Level up your skills, and the universe is yours. So listen the fuck up. Oh, and one more thing. I don't give a fuck about your politics, what you look like, or what lies between your fucking legs. I can print all of you out of a petri dish. Meditation 101. The TLDR, from rock to galaxy destroyer. I'm going to assume you have the basic knowledge of what metal is and what makes it magnetic, but if you don't, iron. A simple rock that is the melting point of all material in the universe. Everything lighter than iron can be fused, smashed together, fission, to make iron. Everything heavier than iron can be broken down, chipped away, fission, down to iron. Blacksmith's forge and smelter. Shall we begin? I'm hungry. Pick up piece of rock. Smash rock. Overhead. Of smaller creature. Eat. Protein. Survival. I find this rock, this rock, this rock, this rock. Is what? Smaller animal. Eat the grass from. I make the grass happy. Animal come to grass. More protein. Animal gets smarter. Animal realize I eat it. Need to kill from distance. Throw rock. Need to throw rock further. Figure out way to throw rock further. Using innards of animal makes string. Using plant that animal eat make string. Throw rock very far. Rock melt down, make shiny color. Come back stronger when mixed with other rock. Come out sharp, pointy. Kill quicker, less pain. This rock go kaboom. Gun. Bomb. Fire. Steam. Clockwork. Engine. Locomotion. Farming. Need to communicate. This rock can carry spark. Spark makes sound when go through this rock. Radio. Get enough of this rock. Make very big boom. Splitting the atom. This rock very strong. Make it to space. This rock even stronger. Can come back from space very fast without melting. Even bigger boom. Enough of this rock. It is literally star that is dead. Bring back to life by smashing into other corpse. Invisible fire everywhere. So much rock. Require strip mine entire galaxy to make one marble. Smash two marble together. Big boom, invisible fire. Bigger than anything else we could make. Make enough big rocks. Make enough big booms. Goodbye, galaxy. Shouldn't piss off evil hairless monkey. Now that I have your attention, shall we talk the technicals? We cannot be beat. Blacksmithing has given you the weapons to destroy the entire universe. If there was anything nearby remotely intelligent, they would either be trembling in fear, or they would have stepped in by now. Build steam engine real fast, fly. Build steam engine real fast, operate in vacuum of space. Use fusion, fission, make faster, smaller. Use silicon. Draw cave painting in silicon of memories. Silicon knows to rebuild when to destination. Colonize. We see them before we hear them, radio slow. Motherfucker, we first. Our lump of rock. Build more ship. Sound good? Now that I have established that it could literally be explained to a caveman, let's treat each other with a little bit of respect going forward. But shut up and listen. Once one recognizes that blacksmithing, when taken to its logical extreme, allows you to make every single element in this world, the next logical conclusion is it allows you to create every possible compound. Every possible compound includes every type of plant matter and organic matter. Meaning, yes, potentially, you could blacksmith a person, medicine, genetics. Just require the right elements and nutrients to grow into a fully fleshed human being. Likewise, a silicon that can contain the ones and zeros, if you grow the human in the correct path, can impart any skill you want, and you can grow the muscle however you like it. Likewise, for your recreational and medicinal compounds, your nutritional ones, they could all be 3D printed. So, now that we are on the same page, let's talk the nasty. Well, the human race, should we use our skill in blacksmithing to its fullest potential? Well, we could set upon this universe like a blitzkrieg that would never end. Meditation 102. Warfare. Strip mine the asteroid belt for your colony ships. Progress past even Pluto and strip mine the Kuiper belt for hydrogen and oxygen, which is water. Colonize surrounding stars. Strip mine. Build armada. Ships that can fire laser and tungsten rod. Laser communication, also weapon if powerful enough. Tungsten rod can destroy city all the way up to planet Death Star. Electromagnetic catapult. Steam power, nuclear power make energy. Death Star does not need to be laser, it can be rock. Throw out a catapult. Slingshot. Very powerful slingshot. Put armada around star. Block out from view. Position shiny rocks, mirrors, to coordinate light and heat. Laser. Laser calculate over time, ones and zeros nerds do, figuring out by watching stars how to make sure not to hit innocent. Could make fire as small as Molotov cocktail or wipe out the star system. Just wait for it to get there. Let's say we want to show them we can do this but not hurt them, but we still feel that we have to humiliate them. Silicon and metal make drone. Drone, ultimate suit of armor. No need send person. However, person can put drone on as armor when drone too broken to fix other drone. Hell, drone could be so small, size of fairy. Fairy shut down all their communication. shut down all their electricity once they invent silicon. Drone have power to summon bigger drone. Laser, tungsten rod, fire. Hell, build suit of armor. Suit of armor, shoot vapor of methanol and flint. Fire spell. Enchanted weapons. Fire sword. Greek fire. Make tar from plant matter. Oil. Add oil to flint and vapor. Greek fire. Greek fire plus sword. Flaming sword. Greek fire plus sword plus heating element and spark steam power battery. Taser stick. Flaming sword. Send robot. Robot print what needed, even if person. Person have know-how. Person go from rock to destroy galaxy. How much you piss off evil hairless monkey determine how many robot we send. There's your blacksmithing. Likewise, you can totally make viruses to turn you into a zombie. Something that possesses your brain, something that drives you insane, something that makes you hungry, something that makes you aggressive. It's simply a matter of having the right brain chemistry. You can do it through drugs as well. If life is biological, life can be blacksmithed into doing what we want. Through virus, through medicine, through poison, through plant, through flower. Heart medication is aspirin. Aspirin is painkiller. Painkiller, aspirin is rat poison. Rat poison is arsenic. Arsenic is deadly nightshade. Deadly nightshade, pretty flower. Pretty flower grow in rock, called soil. If life is mechanical, it is ones and zeros, and therefore can be hacked. If life is a mixture of biological and technological, it can hear. Sound can be made by smashing certain rocks together. Certain sounds influence thinking, trigger emotions, trigger fear, trigger aggression. Sound no work in space? Wrong. Sound work in space. Send laser. Information in laser. Advanced radio, silicon. Laser designed to make light. Light on certain frequency, wave radio. Radio equals sound. Blacksmithing your own zombies. Now that we have gone over the fact that blacksmithing can render you every element and every compound on this planet, including biological matter, How do you create something of eldritch horror that every mythology has had in some form? The walking undead. Well, I shall give you 3 hypothetical approaches in this meditation. Meditation 103. When morality is abandoned, for now we are truly at war. Everything your body does is commanded by the brain. The brain is easily manipulated. Likewise, the immune system and all of the parts of your body that feed the nutrients to it that it needs to operate. If we are going to attack this from a biological standpoint, you could do it from drugs, or you could do it from tailor-made diseases. Viral, bacterial, doesn't matter. Hell, a cocktail of the two. Shall I take weaponized rabies, mitigate its symptoms ever so slightly so that it doesn't completely cut off the airways, and then, when you're going through fear-driven mania, I can splice in a little bit of syphilis. You're going insane too, and you're getting horny. While I'm at it, get the cordyceps virus, which is not very aptly named because it's actually a fungal infection. But this will, if allowed to mutate to human level, as it is currently only an insectoid infection, well, if the symptoms remain consistent, you will become violent and cannibalistic. You're horny, you're insane, you're hungry and terrified, you're hungry, and you now have the predilection to eat flesh. Boost that with some amphetamines, now you're angry as fuck. Boost that with some cocaine, now you've got energy to run for hours. Hit you with shit tons of adrenaline. Well, now you've got the firepower going through your blood to run at high speeds. I'm not talking shuffling shamblers here. Okay. Well, what if you don't want to infect a living person? That's fine. Just grow one pre-infected. It was never alive to begin with. It never had a consciousness. And assuming you can tailor-make these viruses, and pump it full of the necessary drugs to send it out to go crazy, well then naturally you would have the antidotes, wouldn't you? When enemy position is overrun, release airborne antivirus. It could either kill your zombie or it could domesticate them. Good luck ever rehabilitating them to a functional human being. But this is for when the rules are thrown out. Okay. So, weapons of mass destruction should hopefully always be off the table. Unless it's, desperate times. But I've just given you a perfect example of how blacksmithing can fuck up a planet. Turn it into a literal apocalypse out of something's mythology. Okay. Vampires, werewolves. That's a little bit more difficult. Sickle cell anemia. Combined with, I don't know, a cast of humans that can be mutated to ingest blood through the digestive system. And then, well, you're going to have to figure out a way of making someone a universal receiver of blood instead of a universal donor. But hey, you don't want these monsters to survive. They're cannon fodder, aren't they? Like and throw. That's simple. Crisp that motherfucker. Build up his muscle mass. Cripple the bastard so he walks with a hunch. Make him hairy. There you go. Bigfoot, werewolf, whatever. Give him enough amphetamines, he angry, he wallop, he smash. Alright, what about... What's something people are universally scared of? A ghost. Well, that one's simple. Light projection. You shine a laser from space to project what you fucking want them to see. And from that distance, you hack all their shit. Flood, famine, all that shit. To make it flood, fire silver nanoparticles into our atmosphere or make rain clouds. Keep doing it until they're drowned. Famine. Similar technology can be used to disperse clouds. Fire, well that's simple. Who doesn't know how to make a fire at this stage if you've gotten this far? Ridiculous cold. Block out their sun with your space fleet. I'm going to go outside the purview of direct blacksmithing and how to engineer the weapons for this meditation. And I shall discuss what one should do if they wish to use an unbelievable show of force, but not take any casualties whatsoever. A strategy called shock and awe. Assuming I am talking to blacksmiths who understand the concept of type 1 through 3, this is a projection of what a type 3 civilization could do to scare a type 1 or lower civilization into submission without taking a single casualty. Battle Meditation 104. Shock and awe. You hack into their telecommunication systems, their means of broadcast and education, and all of that. Every speaker, every screen. You announce your presence. You show them footage of your stellar laser. You show them footage of the capabilities of your Starfleet. You show how you have strip-mined entire galaxies to get to this point. And then you turn off your reflector shields, revealing that you have been doing the very same thing to their galaxy for God knows how long. And it just so happens that you let these people progress in ignorance until they spark the atom. This is my prime directive. Should you use my knowledge, leave them be until they create the atom bomb. Once they do, intervene before they kill themselves. At this point, they will think they can take you. You need to show them wrong as quickly as possible. Your space fleet moves into position over key places over every considered seat of power. You activate spies that you have bioengineered to look and be genetically identical to them that report back to you. You hold every world leader hostage. You send your drones, you flicker the lights on and off because you've already hacked into all of their munitional systems. Municipal systems. You turn that entire planet into a rave. Your drones deploy 3D printers so that you can parade march down every street and every highway. Your Air Force blots out their sun, your Navy and submarines turn the water black. Then, once they capitulate, you take them aboard a vessel. Live film the whole thing so the whole civilization can see. And then Then you take them beyond the bounds of their planet. You show them the extent of your space fleet, and you show them star charts. You show them where you have been and how far you have come, and you show them the data of how long you have been watching their civilization progress. And then, as one mighty show of force, pick a random space object big enough to prove the point, and destroy it with a laser. Now that these people are aware of the capabilities of your technology, if you're not dicks, share with them. Educate them to your level and recruit them into your space fleet. Do not dividere imperia, do not divide and conquer. Educate, illuminate. Threat is now eliminate. Now I'm going to go into Kardashev's scale and the Fermi paradox. At the time of recording this, Earth is a 0.7 Kardashev scale civilization. Type 1 is mastery of the planet, Type 2 is your solar system, Type 3 is your galaxy, Type 4 is intergalactic colonization. And realistically, Type 3 can intergalactically colonize if it's not focusing on swarming every star. Realistically, with what we already have with radio, we can hear out to our Oort cloud. Even if it was the faintest of radio signals, we can hear much further than that if it's powerful. There's nothing on our level anywhere in our neighborhood. Dare I say there's probably nothing in our entire galaxy, but it is mathematically impossible we are alone. With the technology at your disposal, you have a head start. By the time you intercept radio communications, you should have spotted civilization long before then. The telltale signs of a life-bearing planet can be spotted from space long before a civilization evolves to developing the radio. As such, we are most likely the most advanced thing in our local galaxy, if not our local galaxy group. You get out there. It is your moral obligation to spread the education of your technology to those who have the ability to harness the knowledge of understanding it. However, should they choose to turn it against you, you don't give them the best toys. And should you see they are a civilization that would turn it against themselves, that is what this method is for. Shock and awe. You idiots still worship gods? We will show you their weapons. Battle Meditation 105. What to do when encountering another Type 2, 3, or onwards civilization. Congratulations, you are now a part of the intergalactic universal community. You have climbed from rock and bone to the level that you are now capable of destroying entire galaxies, and you have multiple said galaxies under your dominion. Every planet that could harbor life you have tailor-made specifically to be a 5-star resort, where every man has 100,000 acres at his thumbs. You have satellites that block out entire stars, both for defensive and offensive purposes, that house militaries in the quadrillions of people. And you have now just encountered a civilization that is so far beyond the concept of your little blue planet in terms of both distance and technology at the time of recording this recording, that is on the same technological level as you. I will not profess to know the capabilities of weapons a Type 3 civilization would possess. I can only project as to what a very close to Type 1 civilization has already got and can therefore conceivably invent. I'm assuming at this stage some clever bastard has fundamentally reworked the laws of physics and you've got faster than light travel. Congratulations, baby, you can time travel too if you figured that one out. You can replay every battle of every war until you've tailor-made your history to be exactly the way you want it to be if you're so vain. At this stage, you would be looking at not only breaking the sound and light barrier and the time barrier, but you would be looking to see how one can fundamentally reshape the concept of reality itself by universe hopping. But in saying this, congratulations. You have found someone else on your level. You are part of a larger community. Should you choose to trade, should you choose to fight, this is beyond my comprehension. But congratulations, you have made it to Elysium, you are now gods. What you choose to do is up to you. But they've watched you since you were crawling out of a cesspit, and you've watched them since they were crawling out of a cesspit. Realistically, you're the most technologically backwards colony. You know, the space-age equivalent of the Amish, at the very least, has the ability to jet off to the moon for a vacation to ride a roller coaster. So, in saying this, what could you ever have to fight over? At that stage, it just comes down to territory. Whose space fleet controls the most planets? Maybe they have grievances about who you colonize. Maybe the people who you colonize have grievances about being colonized. Fine, fuck it. Go live with that Type 3 civilization. See if they treat you any better. There you go. Once you make it to Type 3... Hell, before you even make it to Type 3. When you make it to Type 1, technologically there is nothing on your planet that can kill you. When you make it to Type 2, you are immortal. When you make it to Type 3, to the limited comprehension of even someone as much of a smartass as myself, you are a god. So, my Blacksmith brethren, if you're listening to this as a sense of giddy pride now that you have leveled up to Type 3 or beyond civilization, why the fuck are you listening to me? We are all brothers under her wing. You have flown into Elysium, beyond the blanket of stars. Did you find God yet? Let me know. Should you need to return, to my knowledge, I'm assuming it's because you need sadistic or altruistic ways of applying rock and bone that, for some reason, have been forgotten to your great technology. And as such, going forward, these meditations are done.